Welcome to Young Nal'ibali Storytellers. In today's story, let's find out how young Jackal is able to outwit a big lion, not once, but a few times. With me are Arham, Munira, Nubanzi, and Owami to tell Lion meets his match. Let's go, guys!
Let's hunt together, said Lion to Little Jackal. If we catch a small buck, you can have it. But if we catch a big one, it's mine. Fine, said Little Jackal. As it happened, the first animal they killed was a large eland. Lion was delighted. I'll carry on hunting, he said. You go and call my children to take this meat and take it to my home. Fine, said Little Jackal again. But as soon as Lion left, Little Jackal went and called his own children instead. Lion thinks I'm a fool, laughed the Jackal. Why should I feed his children while my own are starving? Lion caught nothing else. A few hours later, he came home tired and hungry. Where's the meat? He asked the lioness, licking his chops. What meat? She replied coldly. Didn't Little Jackal tell the small children to fetch some meat? He growled. No, said the lioness. We are still hungry. Angrily, he stormed off to Little Jackal's house. But the jackals lived on top of a high rock, and the only way to get up was by rope. Hey, Little Jackal, roared Lion. We need to talk. What's your name? Little Jackal said. Whose son are you? Where are you from? Where are you going? Who do you want and what do you want with him? Lion was a bit confused, but he replied and said, I've come to see you, Little Jackal. Let the rope down. All right, said Little Jackal. Here it comes. Unfortunately, the rope that Little Jackal was about to let down was made of mouse skin, and immediately when Lion tried to climb up, he fell. Thump! Down fell the lion. Furiously, he got up and slunk away, while Little Jackal screamed with laughter.
Luckily, Lion was a patient creature. We all need to drink, he said grimly, and off they went down to the river to wait for Little Jackal. But as soon as the tricky Jackal finally arrived at the water's edge, he spotted Lion and immediately ran away. Lion rushed after him, but he disappeared into a hole under a tree. Lion shouted his huge paw, but it was too late. All he caught was the Little Jackal's tail. Lion, Lion, wheedled Little Jackal. That's not my tail. It's a root. Try bashing into the stone and see if any blood comes out.
So Lion let go of the tail and went to find a stone. Immediately, Little Jackal squeezed himself further into the hole, yanking his tail in after him. When Lion returned and saw it was gone, he hid behind a rock and waited. Some hours passed before Little Jackal cautiously peered out of the hole. He couldn't see Lion, but guessed he might be nearby. To make sure, he shouted, Oh, I see you, my master, although you're hiding. Lion said nothing. He tensed his body ready to pounce, but Little Jackal whooshed out of the hole, so suddenly Lion was left behind. The cunning Jackal had escaped once again. It took weeks, but the Lion was good at waiting. One day, he managed to corner Little Jackal between two rocks. He was about to spring when Little Jackal whispered, Quiet! Can't you see bushbuck over there? I'm glad you have came to help me. Stay here while I run round and drive him towards you.
Poor Lion. He froze and Little Jackal ran away again. Another week passed by. Little Jackal knew exactly that Lion was going to meet with all the animals with horns. I'd like to go to that meeting, he thought to himself. I just want to have a bit of fun. So, Little Jackal went to the beehive and gathered some wax and made himself a beautiful pair of horns. What a beautiful disguise, he thought to himself. Nobody will know it's me.
But Little Jackal made one mistake. He sat next to the fire, grew too comfortable there, and he dozed off. Soon, his false horns grew softer and softer, until they finally dripped down into a waxy puddle on the ground. Look, shouted Wildebeest suddenly. It's Little Jackal. Catch him, roared Lion. But the noise woke little Jackal, and he quickly hid under an overhanging rock. "Help! This rock is falling on me!" shouted little Jackal. "Ha! He's mine now," laughed Lion, turning to grab a pole to prop up the rock so he could catch little Jackal. But as he turned around, little Jackal darted off, chortling loudly. He had fooled Lion once again.
It's time to get story active! What do you think happened after the story ends? Do you think Lion ever got to catch the little Jackal? Write a story or tell us how the story ends and share it with your friends and family. Remember, you can WhatsApp Nal'ibali to get more free stories to read in your language. Thank you guys and see you next time!
Nal'ibali.